Olivieri. Words from the Lord 16. Therefore confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. James 5:16. Word from the Lord March 23, 2015. Personal note: the Lord spoke to me as I was awaking this morning. He spoke that we need to stay within the lines, which I sensed was to stay under His wing and not to venture outside His will. He also said to pray for protection, to make sure we have that covering before going out, and to be careful. I heard these instructions before my feet even touched the floor. So I lay there for a few minutes more to pray. This is His message for today. Can you not see me? Can you not feel me? I am here. This is why you must stay in prayer and in protection under my wing, my children. From this point on, things will be changing very soon and happening right before your eyes. Do not fear, my children. Do not fear. For I am here and will watch over each and every one of you who have answered my call. You shall be protected, anointed for such a time as this. You will see great and mighty things taking place that offer fear for many and excitement for few. My ways will alarm many, but my ways will fulfill their purposes and what I have sent them out to do. You shall see this, my children. You shall know in your hearts what I am about to do. For I have told you. Many have not heeded your warnings or listened to your words given from me, but I say this, my children, to those who have not: make way and prepare for the kingdom of the Lord. Make your paths straight. Stop and repent from all things that are hindering you from your walk with me. I call out into the wilderness this day for a final warning. A final plea to those who will heed the call and drink of the cup that I have passed along. Can you not see that it is I, Yeshua. Jesus. The Christ. The Son of God. The lover of your soul. That has been calling you for so long now. Make way for me, my children. For I am coming to rescue you. You cannot wait until the morrow, for the morrow may not come. You cannot depend upon other people to pull you through the lattice or the gate. For it is a hard thing between only you and I. One cannot know the day and the hour, so you must be ready at all times, my children. How hard is this? To prepare your hearts for me? How hard is this? To wait upon me to arrive? To know that I will rescue my sheep in the fold? Listen to your heart when others speak of me. Recognize what it is saying. For that is what I see. That is what I hear. That is what I know about you. Assess. And cast down all that is not of me. I am waiting, but time is short, my loves. Time is short. End of message. Word from the Lord March 20, 2015. Personal note: lead me, Father. Lead us all. Into the paths of those that need assistance and help and pray and guidance. Sharing the guidance and information that you have given us already. Oh Father, give us the words to encourage them, Father, and show them your love. Comfort their hearts as they move forward to learn new information that has been hidden from them, Lord. I pray that your peace and love just flood their hearts as they are learning and understanding what it is that is about to occur. Worthy is your name. There is power in your name. Jesus. This is His message for today. Daughter. Can a man do as I? Can he fashion things like I can? He can try. But it does not match the power that I contain. The mercy that I have to offer. The love and compassion for all. I am living God. One that can do all things in this day and time. Who can say that about their gods? They are stone, wood. Rock. They do not live. They do not breathe. They do not bleed. They will not step in to save. No matter how hard or long they are a prey to. Open your eyes, my loves. Open your eyes to see that I can lead you into safety. Just call upon my name and I will be there. Many wonders I will show you. You will be amazed. But you must call upon me. Jesus is my name. Yeshua Mashiach. By some, I can and will answer to all. I know who I am. And I know what you call me. But I have the power to save. And will not forsake you. Even up to the end. Many people wonder, how can this be? How can a God love us so much, that He would die for us? I say, taste and see. Taste and see my loves for you will understand. The love you have for your children pales in comparison. To the love and compassion I hold in my heart for you, dear one. Come to me now. Come to me before the earth is reeling like a drunken man. For it will happen. Come to me before the terrors of the earth take hold of your heart. For I wish for you to be in safety. Under my wing protected. You can do nothing without me, for except through me is peace and joy. Toss down the cloak of darkness that has surrounded you, your hearts and minds, and swayed your thinking into belief of untruths. I shall come to you if you ask. If you call upon my name to show myself, I shall. And when you see me, you will fall upon your knees and know instantly that I am the great I am. That I am all that I said I was. And that I love you very deeply. I will forgive you, my love, for I know you have been deceived. I have been calling out for you for quite some time now. End of message. Okay. So in my mind, when in prayer this morning I asked Him to lead me into the paths of those who need assistance, and I was thinking along the lines of those who are reaching out to Him and starting to seek Him. However, upon receiving this message, it is apparent that He has other people in mind for this message. The Lord's heart was so full of compassion and peace when sharing with me this morning. His arms are wide open and He is longing for those He will enable to see this message to reach out for Him. I know there are many people that live in fear of ever saying His name. They are not in a situation that is conducive to open choices of faith. For those I wish to say, a private and silent heart prayer to Him will be heard. And I know there are those who do not believe in who Jesus is or what He has done for us all. They do not want to hear the messages of love and protection that He is sharing with all at this time. Why would He do that, I wonder? Reach out to those that do not believe in Him, that scorn Him, ridicule the thought that He is who He said He was. Because He knows you. He knew you prior to being born on this earth, and you knew Him. And because He loves you. He loves you so much that He offered His life for you. Ask Him to show Himself to you and He will. He is doing it all around the world every day. Father, I ask that you show me where you want this message shared. I know this message is for someone specific that you have on your heart. Lead me, Father, for I am willing to be obedient. I ask that all pray over this message to get into the hands of the one He desires it to. I know that this message being sent out may stir up attacks from others, but I also know that love can do all things. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Amen. Word from the Lord, March 19, 2015. Shared this, my child. My ways are higher than all others, and I shall not be conformed to the mindsets of men. When they see the miracles that I will perform by my mighty hand, they will understand and know how minute their plan was all along. I say. I have all things in control. All things, my children. You are mine, and if you are mine, you will return home. I will ensure it. Yielding to my pleas is your choice as to when, but you will yield, my children. How much does it take to crumble your wills? It will be a power of wills, and I shall win. I will let none that are mine perish along with the wicked of this earth. They are evil and not of me. The wicked will perish on this earth. I will see to it. I will ensure that those who are mine will not have a hair on their heads harmed. I know who you are, my children. I hear your cries, listen to your prayers, and know where your heart is. I cannot esteem those who have not called upon my name or me for help. They must come to me. Willingly. End of message. I immediately told the Lord I would need confirmation for this message directly after receiving it, but was late for work this morning as I was spending time this morning speaking with someone who had some concerns about being ready, so I was not able to sit quietly at that moment. When I returned to my car after work to drive home, I asked the Lord about the message received this morning. I asked if the message in its entirety was accurate and from Him. This is what He said this afternoon. My child. I know you have doubts, but my words given you this day are from me, in its entirety. My ways are higher than all others. My desire is for none to perish. I ask that all assess their hearts at this time. For time is short. I wish for all my children to come to me in their time of trouble and know that I will embrace them once again. It matters not what has been done or said. I will forgive. Welcome them back. It is so late, my children. The time is so late. But I have not given up on you, nor shall I. My children. Come to me. Come to me now before things start to tremble and shake. End of message. The morning message reminded me of the story of Jonah. Jonah did not want to do what the Lord asked him to do, so he ran from the Lord. He hid in the bottom of a boat going in the opposite direction the Lord asked him to go. The Lord knew where he was. You cannot hide from your Creator. One thing that I really want to stress with this message. Please do not think for one moment that you have done something so horrendous that the Lord would not welcome you back, would not love you, would not clothe you in a robe and give you a ring and set out the best feast for you. If that is what you are thinking. You are terribly mistaken. It is quite possibly you that He is waiting on. Take a step toward your Father in heaven. He is your Father and loves you with a love that is unmeasurable. If you only knew how He longs to have you near, you would go running to Him. I thought once that I could not possibly be forgiven too, but I was wrong. Very wrong. I know many of you have had situations where you thought one thing and were very unsure and scared about approaching something. Only to find out the fear you had was unfounded. It worked out fine. Even better than you thought. You may have even wondered why you allowed yourself to worry so much about it. That is this. My friend. Come to Jesus. He is waiting